what is the news from the IcfaiTech school and from the university. I forgot to mention the sports director in my address. So Dr. Vishnu Chaudhary, because he is one who is not from IcfaiTech school. So, but you are in my eyes and always in the mind. So they said you do a lot of things, but we don't come to know about it. There is no newsletter. There is no kind of message coming to the members. And immediately there was a response from IcfaiTech school by getting to this e-newsletter which we have launched today. I am proud, privileged, I'm honored to be part of this beginning. Like Dr. Surbijan says, a lot of things are to come up, and we are starting this thing in a fine winter, which is just setting in. So this will showcase all the activities, performances, events that the IcfaiTech school does to everyone. We have been doing a great job, but they say it is not only doing a great job, it should also be seen by others that you are doing a job. Being honest is very good. You should be seen as an honest. People also should feel that you are honest. So what you do should be seen by the university as a whole. And all our statutory bodies members who help us in making decisions for the university should know what is happening. So what I'm going to do is today itself, I'm going to share the e-newsletter of IcfaiTech school with all members of the board of management and tell them that about few days back you were talking about the newsletter. Here it is, and it has got everything. A lot of good things happening to IcfaiTech school. IcfaiTech school is on a trajectory to growth. It will keep growing because you have the potential, and you have the will, and you have the aptitude and the attitude. The only things which I really normally get irritated about is the attitude in life. You always need to have a positive attitude. In these sports, all of you guys, students, played very well from IcfaiTech school. But the spirit of sportsman spirit, there was a dent to some extent, which I didn't really appreciate. Otherwise, you are very good players. I think you're the best, and I'm sure next year you're going to win Forza 2022. I'm sure you'll do that because you have the potential. You need to learn that the attitude, the outlook that you have is very important in life. A lot of things only get done because you have the positive frame of mind. When you believe that it can be done and you can do it, it will be done. But when you say that it cannot be done, I don't think anybody can make it done. So how you look at your life, look at your events. I know one or two faculties also have that kind of frame of mind, which should change. You should always look positively in life. I'm sure things will happen. We all face problems, all of us. I do face problems, you do face problems. Maybe I have a different kind of problems. You have different kind of things. But to overcome and to fight them out, there's a way of going about it. Same thing happens in academics and research also. So I'm also very happy that some of the students have done research and they have published a research paper. At the level of student life, if you start publishing research paper, then I think IcfaiTech school is doing very well. Because that kind of, bright thought process and habit of writing paper, of thinking. Writing paper is what? Expertise. It is not that you can just, sit and start writing paper. Unless you know your subject, you cannot write a paper. And if you write a paper without knowing the subject, then nobody will read that paper. Nor would you look at that paper again. There are a lot of papers being sold at a price. Those are not the papers. We are looking at original ideas. And if with the ideas you've been able to write papers, I think it's an extraordinary achievement as a student for you. So I recommend to the dean, Dr. Singh, to promote this kind of good work in the students, to think of writing research papers, guide them. And when you develop, and you quickly develop, because there is creativity. Students are very creative in nature. You're open. You don't worry about making mistakes. When you don't worry about making mistakes, you learn. When you think you'll make a mistake, you should not make a mistake. It will be very difficult for you to write paper, because mistakes are part of our lives. We have to make a mistake and learn. It's a process that has to go on. Nobody is expert, and you will not remain expert. If you think you are today expert, you will continue to remain expert. I'm sorry, you will not. Things are changing so fast. Technology is changing so fast. You all BCA students, BTech students, studying AI, IoT, cybersecurity, things are changing. Tomorrow you will have teachers who will be robots, and they will be as good or better than the teachers that we have. So thinking that I know everything and I don't need to learn, I think that's the end of your life. If you will keep learning till you die, and if you remember that you need to learn, then you'll do well for yourself and for the organization that you represent. Some people are feeling sleepy, I suppose. I can't really go on for. All right. Coming also to the sports, the Forza 21, the school had done well. So one round of applause for the IcfaiTech school. It's a good one because I think all these things have to go concurrently. They have to go on hand in hand. You do research, you do academics, but you play also. Keep your body fit, healthy mind in healthy body. That is old saying, but it is very much pertinent today, very much applicable. So when you give Wednesdays off afternoon, make the best use of it. Okay. We are also tomorrow we are going to have Havan kya bolte hain usko? Tomorrow Bhumi Puja for basketball is going to be started tomorrow, 11 o'clock, and within next 1 month you will have another. So your both energies have to be channelized positively, and when you enjoy and you learn, you become fit, you develop your immunity. I think it does well to you, it does well to us. Okay. So once again, I would like to congratulate editorial team, Dr. Sudhin, all students who are part of this newsletter. I'm sure it's going to be a very good development. Periodically, maybe 6 months, you bring out this quarterly, you bring out. You will yourself realize that you have done a lot of achievements which you don't know. Today you completed, tomorrow you don't remember. Others also don't know. But this newsletter will reflect on all those achievements, and you'll feel good yourself. All the students who are interested in writing, giving any kind of contribution, like I think Dr. Suraj is saying, this is my email address. Any kind of, whether it's a review of a paper, any photography, any kind of thing, contribute to that email address. And I'm sure then the editorial team will bring it out soon. So congratulations to IcfaiTech School for taking this initiative of starting this e-newsletter, Tech Chronic, and I wish all the best to this newsletter. I'm sure it would continue serving the growth, trajectory, and development in IcfaiTech School. Best wishes to IcfaiTech School and all those who are going to be also felicitated today for whatever they've done. Well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. It indeed is always a pleasure to listen to your motivational words. As sir has rightly said, it's not just your aptitude, but your attitude which takes you to greater altitude. With your inspiration and support, IcfaiTech School is going to reach greater heights. A clear example is reflected in the achievements of the IKS family. may I request Professor H.P. Singh sir and Colonel Sanjeev Banerjee sir to kindly distribute certificate of appreciation to our very talented students. Ms. Tanya Yadav from BTech 3rd year and Ms. Braj Sundari from BTech 2nd year.
Both of you returned
Yes, sir.
on headward transform?
Yes, sir.
Who told you headward transform?
What?
My topic in IcfaiTech was video bandwidth compression using Hadamard transform. That was 1988. So you're not born also. So congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
This is it. You are an inspiration for others. That's very good. Yes. Congratulations. How much was your contribution in this? You're CSC students?
Yes, sir.
Students?
Yes, sir.
Very good. And this is image processing subject.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. Very well. About your topic, same topic that I did. I have done that with comparison of 3 bits per something like that. You know that the book is with me. All the best.
Thank you, sir. It is always a moment of great pride for the teachers to see their students excel. Thank you so much, sir. May I also request you to provide appreciation letters to the editorial team of Techtronics. I request Mr. Dhruv Sharma, Mr. Ronojoy Banerjee, Mr. Mohit Verma, and Mr. Shubham Agarwal to kindly come up.
Who's the basketball one? Okay. Okay.
He's all rounder.
You go. Huh? ऐसे बाद में
ये है पूरा फोल्डर उसका
बेटा प्लीज
चलो हम लोग वहीं आएंगे they are conducting a workshop right
Okay,
now
okay.
machine learning
On what?
on machine learning introduction of machine learning
Where?
computer lab
Okay. Tomorrow the new computers are coming. Tomorrow we are getting 40 new computers. There will be set up as a lab will be so that will be useful to all the students. And actually, we were dealing with for last 2 months, but there was some problem with Chinese. This thing for monitors were not available. So now it's been dispatched. It's arriving tomorrow. So next week we should see a lab in a better shape, much better shape.
Thank you so much, everyone, for your efforts. And as it is said, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. IcfaiTech has no scope for that. Moving forward to the winners and the winning team captains of the Forza 2K21, I request the students to come up as I call their names. Mr. Dhruv Sharma, Mr. Mohit Verma, Mr. Vishwas Gupta, Next up, Mr. Lakshya Saini,
विश्वास वहाँ पे बार गुस्सा है
सर
वॉलीबॉल में बोलते नहीं है दूसरी बात है ना
Mr. Harshvardhan Meena, Mr. Harsh Sharma. Mr. Harsh Sharma. Ms. Braj Sundari. Mr. Mohit Soni. Mr. Mohit Soni.
Mohit Soni.
Mr. Yash Mittal. Mr. Gagandeep Singh.
दिन में आने में सुस्ती भी लगी।
कबड्डी हैंडबॉल
Thank you so much, sir. May I request everyone to have a huge round of applause for all the winners. This brings us to the conclusion of the event. I am privileged to present the vote of thanks. Firstly, I would like to thank Professor H.P. Singh, President of the IcfaiTech University, Jaipur, for his constant support and motivation. I also thank Colonel Sanjeev Banerjee, Registrar of the IcfaiTech University, Jaipur, for his kind presence on this occasion. It is our privilege to have dignitaries and visionaries like you as our President and Registrar. It has always been a pleasure to have you with us. I would also like to thank Dr. A.K. Saini, Associate Dean of the IcfaiTech School, who strives for perfection and also pushes us to bring out the best of us. I would also like to thank Dr. Vishnu Chaudhary for the perfect organization of the Forza 2K21. Thank Dr. Manindra Trihotri, faculty in charge of the student activities, for his active involvement in all the events. The newsletter would not have taken the current shape without the dedication of the editorial and the designing team. Dhruv, Ronajoy, Mohit and Shubham, I am highly thankful to all of you. I also deeply acknowledge all the contributors who have expressed their feelings beautifully, either in the form of words or in the form of pictures. I would be delighted to hear your comments or suggestions, and I encourage you to write to us if you have any views or opinions on the stories that are being shared in this edition of the newsletter. Please enjoy the newsletter. I look forward to the reviews. In the end, I would like to thank one and everyone present here on this occasion. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.